What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Wolfrock coming to you guys with the question and answer video. I'm going to post this early so that tomorrow when I do my live stream, we can answer the other questions. But these are the ones that I've gotten. Not very many questions, which is really odd, to be honest with you. But I wanted to get started because some of these questions are really, very, very good, well thought out questions. So we're going to get right into it. A couple of things for you guys to know. So tomorrow, Wednesday, at 9 a.m., I am going to do a live stream on YouTube for question and answer. I'm going to do a little montage in the beginning of the video. Kind of shows a little bit of highlights of like my first reaction video to my last reaction video. Just little snippets here and there of it, just to kind of put it together so we can get started with the live stream. I just think it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, with that said, let's get into it. It is time for question and answer time. So I'm really excited because I'm very transparent when it comes to my life. Also, I love music in general. And so to me, it's really important that you guys share with me what I love and my passion. That's why I do this. I do these kind of things for that reason. So let's get into it. Question number 1. This is from Danielle Berger. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong. It says, the first question is, what is your normal procedure when you do a reaction video? So, and then with that, I'm going to do both of these questions together. From your link page, when you decide to actually tackle a request, from that point onwards, how long does it take till the final video is uploaded? So let me start with the first one. What is the normal procedure when you do a reaction video? So let me tell you a couple things. I have a certain criteria for reaction videos. Number 1 is I always look at first the request that they gave me. Then I look at if it's adult content. In other words, is this video going to be something that's inappropriate for everybody? I'll give you an example. I had a reaction video that somebody wanted me to do of a group that was... It's a metal group, but the content of the video was very sexually oriented. Not just a little. We're talking super bad. Like you can actually see human parts, let's just put it that way, in the video. And that's really inappropriate content for my page. That's not what I like. I don't do those kind of things. So that's criteria number 1. Then number 2 is who requested it. Is it somebody that's new, or is it somebody that I know that I can look at the link and make sure that it's correct link? Because believe it or not, some of the people that come in, they are trolls and they are bots that really are not really appropriate for my channel. So I kind of push those off to the side. But in that content, I check the link. I have an actual program that goes to YouTube and all the other places where these links are at and make sure that the link doesn't have any spam, doesn't have any viruses, because just because you click on the link doesn't mean that it's safe. YouTube does a pretty good job to protecting links, but a lot of times it's not that great. I've caught a lot of videos that I've not had to react to that people have, and then they're disappointed because I haven't reacted to it. But a lot of time it's because those links that they sent me are just bad. They're bad links, and because they're bad links, I won't do it. That's the other one. And then lastly, which is I think the most important, is content for my video. Are the video that I'm going to react to, is it really the right video for the audience that are wanting? So a lot of time, again, going back to the bots and the trolls, tend to send me a video they want me to react to that's not really, doesn't go with what we're really focusing on. It's not even really good music in kind of in the forte. So that's the reason why that's the kind of the setup that I kind of go through. But ultimately, I try to react to all the videos that I can based on those criteria. And then your next question, which I think is just as important, is from that point on, how long does it take till the final video is uploaded? So once I do the actual reaction video and I got it all set up and it's all ready to go, typically if I react to it today, I post it today. That's as fast as I go. But when somebody gives me a link and they give me the requirements, it goes on a list. That was the last part that I didn't mention. That video goes on a list, and then I go from the list and I just keep going up until I get to that video. I have sometimes a lot. Like right now, my current list for my this page for Wolf Rock is actually, I'm about 86 requests right now. So I get to them as I get to them, and sometimes I skip a few of them because it's pertinent to what we're actually reacting to. Then I go back to the bottom and I go back up again. So it takes a little bit of time. Reaction videos are not easy to put together. They take anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours to finalize everything. That's how long it takes. It does take some time because you just don't want to just slap it together and throw it away. I do very little editing. That's something I don't agree with. I think a lot of reaction videos, if you look at them, you can see that they've edited what they've said and things like that. I try to do zero editing if at all possible. A lot of time I edit the beginning and the end of the video and I put everything together. What you get is the genuine article. What I do is exactly like that. I don't do zero editing. The only time I do editing is like when I do like this caption where I put Wolf Rock question and answer. Those kind of things. Those are things that I edit into it. But that's about it. Hopefully that answered your questions. All right, next one. All right, the next one is, and I apologize, this is a Russian name. I apologize. I translated it in English, but it doesn't make any sense to me, but it says Tayana Diduna. I apologize. It's a Russian name, but I translated what they requested. So it says, I would like to know if you play any instruments, played or sang in groups or maybe solo. For someone that has as much passion for music, I would just assume that would just be part of your life. So I do play music. We're not really a band, but we were collectively as friends that I've had in my past, and we played together. Not so much in a band, if you want to call it a band. We've played at a couple weddings and things like that just to help out friends, but we never did like a band, like we didn't go out. Do I sing? Absolutely not. Zero. My singing is like, yeah, you would just break YouTube if I start singing. But sometimes I sing, but it's terrible. Yeah. Singing, no. Music, yeah, now that I do. What do I play? I love guitar. It doesn't matter what guitar. It could be acoustic or electric. I care less. I love guitar. I love bass. I love playing the bass. I don't play it enough right now. For the last 30 days, I've not picked up a guitar because I can't feel these fingers. And the pain level that I've had, I've not been able to play because I can't hold this right here. When I start playing this and I try to do the chords, I just can't. The feeling is so weird that I'm not playing effectively. I tried it a couple of days ago to see if I can get played on it. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds so bad, just because of these fingers. I've had this problem for the last couple of months. I've been doing a lot of Nightwish songs, and I've been trying to practice some of them, and it's been so hard just because of the level of pain. Sorry about that. I'm next to an Air Force base, and that's what you get if you hear it. So that's the reason why these fingers have such a hard time and I can't play. But that's my passion. I love the guitars and bass. Hold on. Gotta love the Air Force base. Trust me, I do love it, but sometimes that can be annoying. The other thing is, I also play keyboard. I love playing keyboard. Same issues right now because of my fingers, but I still play. I played it yesterday just to get back into my piano, just because I haven't played it in a little bit because of my injury, and so play that. I also play. I'm currently learning to play drums. I'm not proficient. I'm just learning. I don't have a kit, so I actually have to go to my friend's house. But right now we're segregated, so we can't practice because social distancing for the coronavirus. So yeah, playing drums is pretty awesome. Just to let you guys know, drum and bass are really connected together. The beat of the drum and the beat of the bass, typically, the tempo is almost identical. They have they're mixed together. That's the reason why I'm trying to learn drums, so that it's just kind of a feel of playing all the instrument. And last but not least, I can play the best cowbell you ever heard. Yes, I can. Yeah, I know it's hilarious, but I love the cowbell. What do you expect? You can never get enough cowbells. Hopefully that answers that question. Next one. Same person. They said, and is the little dog your friend? And is he or she alive? Well, Otis is not alive anymore. Otis has gone to be with the doggy heaven. I've had that dog for 17 years. He was a Pug Russell Terrier mix. Let me show you a picture of him. That's my Otis right there. Yep, I miss him. He was such a sweet dog. I've had him for, like I said, 17 years. This was when he was about 13 years old, maybe around that area, and maybe 14. Might have been. No, I think he was about 13 at that age. And dog years, that's a lot. You know, dog years is 7 times a year, so they say. But you gotta love him. He was such a sweet little dog. I miss him. But that's what that. Where is he at? Right there. So that picture right there, that's him right there. I had a friend paint that picture for him. It's close, right? It's pretty close. So that's the reason why I love him. So anyway, he's passed on, but Otis was a friend of mine. Yeah, you can say he was a friend. Hopefully that answered that question. All right, next. Okay, so this one's pretty interesting because I love this person's comments. Every time they comment, I just find just amazing. Witty sense of humor, very cool. So this is KGem56. He's got 6 questions, so we're going to go right to him. He says, tell us, how the heck did you end up in Utah? I'm in Iowa, and I wonder why I'm here every day, and with a little ha-ha face. So let me tell you, first and foremost, I was born and raised in France. That's where I was born, and I came here when I was very, very, very little. I actually was in California. I lived in California for a little while, probably 10 years-ish, maybe 12 years, I don't know, something around there. And then I moved to, when I got a little bit older, I moved to Utah. So thus giving Lisa, this is one of your questions that you asked. You said, how the heck do a guy like me end up surfing? Well, when I was in California, I did a lot of surfing. I was a beach bum a little bit, meadow beach bum, if you want to call it that. I did a lot of surfing in the California coast, from San Diego all the way up to San Francisco. Definitely loved surfing when I got there. It wasn't a passion, but I loved it because I loved the ocean. So when I moved to Utah, it was just like, yeah, there's no ocean anywhere. But I do go every once in a while and go back to the ocean and do a little surfing. So anyway, that's how I got to Utah. I went from there to here to Utah. So when I got a little older, a job brought me to Utah. So that's the reason why I am here. Hopefully that answers that. Question number 2. Always wanted to know about mic echoes. Does the sound technician do that? So mic echoes, let me tell you about mic echoes that's really annoying. So let me show you something. So see these right here? When I plug these in, the mic echo is no longer valid. But watch this. When I turn on my speakers for my computer, the mic is about 6 or 7 feet. The resonant level of the mic versus the resonant level decimal points of the speakers tend to bounce back and forth, which then you create this echo. So when you turn this on, you have the echo. See what I'm saying? So that's the echo. So what's happening is that the sound from the speaker is going to the sound to the mic. And then the mic is going back down to the speakers, and it's creating that echo. And it's not something that you like unless you're trying to create that echo. I'm trying to create this echo. Welcome to Wolf Rock. See, that's just the dramatization. Anyway, hopefully that answered that. Next. Where were you in a? Oh, I see. Were you in a band, and what instruments did you play? Well, I think I answered that when Danielle asked me that question, so we are good with that. Or no, when that Russian person asked me that question. Let's see. Briefly, how does one get paid for having a channel on YouTube? I have no interest, but just curious. And does skipping ads hurt your channel? So let me answer this question because it's really a silly question that a lot of YouTubers don't want to answer because, yeah, it is what it is. So because of the copyright laws with reaction videos, YouTube kind of blocks what's called monetization for that particular video. So like, let's say this video here. This video here is not copyrighted because it's my own material. I'm not putting any music in it except for the intro. The intro is mine. That is my own music. That's mine, personal. So it's not copyrighted. So there's no way that that's an issue. But if I had to put like a song that is copyrighted and I didn't do anything to the song and just posted it, that's a copyright issue that doesn't get any money for it. Doesn't get monetized. Now let's say I do get monetized for this particular video. So what they call is BPN. And for every 1,000 views that a video gets, they get a certain dollar amount. Like for my channel, mine is about, I think, $2 and something per 1,000. So really, the money that you get is so minute. You would have to be like Mr. Beast, for example, when he's got millions of subscribers, when he gets to post a video that's not copyrighted and he gets, let's say, that $2 to $3 mark, or even his is, I think, is like $8.50, he actually gets a lot of money for that particular video because he's got so many views and so many hits. Some of his videos got like 40 million views, and that being copyrighted, you can imagine how much he makes. But for somebody like me, a little small YouTuber, you don't make very much. And how do you make that money? Is by posting videos and getting your channel monetized. So in order to get monetized and to make money on YouTube, number one is you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. That's the number one thing. If you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you don't get monetized. There's no way you can get money. Number two, you have to have 4,000 hours of viewed on your channel. In other words, your channel and your subscribers have to view your channels 4,000 hours. Now think about this. 4,000 hours is a lot. A lot of people say, well, it's only 4,000. Shouldn't be that take. Well, think about it. A video is 10 minutes, right? A person only watches roughly about 26 to 46 minutes worth of 26% to 46% of a video. Not very many people watch the entire video. So if you have a 10-minute video, most of them will watch probably about 4 minutes, which is the music video content that's in the middle, and then they move on to the next video. So let's say for making this easy, 10 minutes, they're actually watching 5 minutes. Now 5 minutes, you need to do 4,000 hours. Think about that. 5 minutes. Then you add that, God, it takes forever. So that's the reason why I say it takes a minute to do, it takes a while to get monetized. I was very fortunate because I actually was not doing it for the money. I was actually doing it, and I still am not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the love of the music, and that created itself, and I didn't even have to worry about it. One day I woke up and I was like, oh, they monetized my channel. Well, who knew? I can care less. But those that do it as a livelihood, that's how they do it. So just to let you know, those are the two things that's how you make money on YouTube. There is other ways, but I don't use those ways as much as some other ones. Like you can do a merch channel, when you can do live chats that have super chat and some of the other things that people pay into it. You can do the Patreon page, which is another place that you can actually make money, which again, not interested. I mean, it's just not something I want to do. So kind of gives you an idea. Hopefully that answers a little bit. If you want to know more, let me know. I can do a more detail. This is generalized. All right, next one. This made me laugh, actually. This is KGem56, the last question. He said, I pictured you driving either a blue pickup or a silver sedan. Which is it? See what this time at home has done to us? Yes, I can see that. So let me tell you, I drive a couple of different vehicles. I have a 1967 Mustang that I don't drive. I have that in a showcase, which I've kept for years. That's actually my own car. I've had it since I was about 11 years old. My dad gifted it to me. I didn't drive it because I was 11. And I still have that car. It's in mint condition. It only has about 13,000 miles, I think, around there. So I've kept that in it's in a showcase somewhere. So nobody drives it. I keep it in pristine condition. That's like my little baby. And then now I go from that to a Prius. Yes, I drive a Prius. And you know what color it is? Lime green. Do you know why I chose lime green? Because it's ugly. It reminds me of a bug. And I do that because mostly I want to help the environment. It is a hybrid, so it's a mixture of both. But I'm trying to help the world in my own little way. This is my little way of doing it. Then I also have a Dodge Power Wagon, which I drive every once in a while. It's a gas guzzler, but it's my other one, and that's silver. So it's actually silver and red. It's got says Power Wagon on the bottom. So anyway, those are my two vehicles. Hope that helps. All right, my next favorite one, Mike. Mike asked an interesting, lengthy question. So I think this will be interesting. He says, how do you find the time to do reaction videos for Ollie the Rock, Wolf Rock channel, and post gaming videos on Wolf Rock Gaming, and do beta testing for games, and do the Ollie the Rock Facebook page, and do the Wolf Rock All Dimash Facebook page, and listen to all sorts of music and work? How? Do you have a twin or a clone? Do you have superpowers? Mike, I don't have superpowers, but you know what I do have? I have organization. I am very, very, very organized. My life is very organized. I do things in a time span. I keep my area clean, organized. I mean, my whole life is organized. When I have some issues that's not organized, I try to organize it, but not in a way that's overpowering to any situational problem. So let me tell you how I do this. Number one, all my YouTube channels are done in the mornings when I'm home, when I'm not working. When I do work, I do it in the afternoon and post both of them. I do a video on each one and post them. I have my list that I throw next to my computer, which today is actually here. So, and then I go through and just go through all my videos, go do my reaction, get all the information I need for each video, and post them. All that takes about 4 hours of my day. So when I get home, it's about 4 hours. And then I go through and check my Facebook and both Facebook for Dimash and the other ones, respond and comment, post things that I need. Like, I don't spend more than 5 hours total in my time process. And then I also do beta testing and also gaming, which I do a little bit later on in the evening. Typically, I try to do every other day, so it's not consistent. So, like, for example, today, I'm doing one today, and then I'll do one not tomorrow, but the following day. I have a schedule, and I keep my schedule pretty intact just because of things that are going on in my personal life. Now, will I add more to it? Probably in life. I never stop. I can't stop doing things. I love to be proactive and being active in people's lives and also helping other people in the process. That's why sometimes I don't post for a day or two, because I'm in the process of helping somebody else. Like, as you guys know, my neighbors across the street or next door and across the street with their house fire. So a lot of things happen in our lives that you can balance it. It's just a matter of, do I want to or do I not want to? A lot of times, Mike, a lot of us, you and I both know, you just got to sometimes say no. You know what I'm saying? There's times where some people are just toxic, as you know, Mike. Some people are just toxic, and you just got to push yourself away from those people and focus on the ones that are not. And you're not being mean to the ones that are toxic. It's just that if they're toxic, I don't want their toxic to come into my own life. I just want to help and support other people and lift people up. That's what this music is all about. That's what this channel is all about. It's about building people up and just kind of coming together as a community and just enjoying music. Very passionate about music. I love music. I can listen to music 24/7. If I didn't have to work, that's all I would do. Kind of the last 30 days. That's all I've been doing is listening to music. So many wide of music. And by the way, Mike, you have given me so many great suggestions and also so many great videos that you and I both have shared, as you know. So thank you, Mike. You're the best. Actually, all you guys are the best. Mike and I have become really good friends. We've actually stayed contact outside of Facebook just because of his passion about a certain subject. And so we kind of, I don't know, him and I kind of looked at music very similarly. So it's kind of cool. And by the way, Mike, I'm having my coffee. Oh, yeah. All right. Next one. All right, Lisa, I think I answered your question. I want to say thank you so much. Oh, by the way, for Lisa and a few of you guys that have asked, I am going to do a, I don't want to say a live session, but I'll do a recorded version once this coronavirus thing is kind of passed a little bit, and I'll get my friends and the guys, and we'll come together, and we'll do a live, not live, but maybe a video of us playing music. So we'll do a couple of songs. One of the guys that sings, he's really a good singer, but again, that's not his thing. He does counting. That's his thing. Music is just kind of something that he does on the side. And so maybe we'll do a video of us playing, and so maybe that'll help answer that question. And hopefully the surfing question, it was answered earlier. So cool thing. Last person that gave me question was Jaylen's. What was the first concert music event you attended of your choice? You know, that's a pretty good one. So my very, 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 very first concert was my when I was, gosh, very young. When Metallica came on the scene, I went to their first concert. That was my, no, we gotta go further back. Actually, AC/DC was my first concert. I went to AC/DC concert. That was the first one. And then when they came to LA, so I went to that. That was my first kind of official concert that I went to. And boy, did that, woo, that was like a big eye opener for me for music. And then I went from there, and I just kind of went to Metallica, and then went to a couple Slater events, and it just kind of grew from there. I had my, God, if I have so many concerts that I've gone through my life, and there goes the plane. Yes, they do test flights, and it has to be today because I'm recording. That's how it happens. All right, next question that he had was, and what has been your favorite concert music event so far? Wow, that is a good one. So that's a tough one to answer because there's not one that I can. Judas Priest was really, that was a good concert. Ooh, so many. You know what? That's going to be a hard one to answer because there's so many memorable concerts that I've gone to that just impacts me more. But you know, there's one concert that I want to go to so bad that I think would impact me the most is actually two concerts. One is Nightwish. I really, really, really want to go to a Nightwish concert. God, it's so bad. That when they come to the United States, I'm going to do everything I can to get there. Hopefully with this whole coronavirus, they're going to be able to do those in 2020. Second one is Dimash. I want to go to a Dimash concert. That would be really cool. I wanted to go to the New York one, but the time span just wasn't there. I had to go to California, so it just didn't work out. But yeah, Dimash would be the other one that I would go to. But Nightwish is really on the top of my list right now. Yep. Hopefully that answered that question. Let's see, what else? That's it. That's all the questions that people have given me. So sad. I thought there would be more. But anyway, that's okay. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. If you guys don't know, I do appreciate that you guys are watching. I do appreciate you guys are subscribing. There's a little dog right here. If you haven't, please do so. I will, on Wednesday at 9 a.m., do a live stream for more question and answer for those that are going to be live stream. So those that didn't get a chance to answer or give me their questions, maybe they can give me their questions on the live stream. We'll have a little fun. I'll play a little music in the background, and we'll just have some fun. It'll be not a long live stream. It'll be just maybe about 20 or 30 minutes, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. I hope you guys have appreciated music as much as I have. I know a lot of you are really into music as I am, very passionate. That means a lot to me. And that's the reason why I do these videos, is so that we can share that with other people. That's why I always, at the end of my videos, I always say, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to put your notification bell. The reason I say that is so that people can that helps the algorithm to actually suggest videos to others. Mike said it best to me today when we were chatting about a video. He sent me a video, and I actually, he told me, he said the reason he got this video was because it was recommended on his page. Why? Because he liked or shared a video with somebody else. So these are the things that I'm talking about. We can share it with other people. It will automatically generate a request or a suggestion to others. That's why I say that at the end of the videos. That helps us share Dimash. It helps us share music. It share on Nightwish. All these other great bands and artists. It's the reason why I do Artist Monday. A lot of things, man. Lots. Thank you so much, guys. Love you guys. And as always, on both channels, this actually all 3 channels now. Number 1 on the Wolf Rock, and I'd say stay classic. Number 2 on Ollie the Rock, we say stay metal, and on Rockin' Wolf Gaming, we say let's game. Those are our 3 mottos or whatever you want to call it. Have fun. Love you guys. We'll talk to you guys next time. And as always, stay classic on this channel.